Hi, everybody. I'm Bobby Marqueso. Here's some great news out of Westchester, Pennsylvania. Apparently, there's a man by the name of John Kavanaugh strolling along, came across an envelope that had hundreds of dollars. In fact, close to, I think it was $1,500. He's homeless, he's penniless, has nothing to his name. And what do you suppose the first thing he did was? We went straight to the police department, which surprised everybody because, again, a man who has nothing to his name and decided it was best to turn it in. They asked him, in fact, why did you turn this in? And he says, because it could be somebody's rent money. Money like that, close to $1,500, could really set you back. And he was concerned. As it turns out, the money did belong to a lawyer. I think he said he was recording mortgages, something like that with it. Was offering a reward to Mr. Kavanaugh, of course, and then was going to also make a delivery or delivery donations to the local pantry, wherever it was that Mr. Kavanaugh happened to go to, as kind of a reward for him. And was very surprised himself at the fact that good-natured, even again, the guy didn't have anything to his name, and decided that it was a good thing to offer him a reward for that. So I think that it almost begs the question, if you found all that money now, would you turn it in your given situation? But you know what I think is more important is, would you expect a reward for that? I think we've come in that place in society where we always expect things back. We even expect a thank you. We open the door for somebody. We expect a thank you. We expect something in return. But would you expect something like that? And then how much? Or reverse that, and how much would you give if somebody found that much money? How much would you give for a reward? Of course, my little girl, she's 6 years old. And I decided to ask her, and I read her this story and said, so what would you do? You're walking along the sidewalk, and you come across all this money. What would you do? And I'm so proud. She said, I would spend it. She's grounded. No, she's not grounded. But so I said, no, let me clarify. Let me be a little more clear. You're walking along, the money's not yours, and you find it. And then she said, of course, she would try to find who it belonged to. Take it to the lost and found, like in school. And I said, yes, it would be the community lost and found, which is also called the police department. And she understood after that. So I think it's odd. Again, I believe in people nowadays. I think that most people would turn that kind of money in. But again, what about the reward? So I think you should get a hold of us on our forum, talkaboutparenting.org. Get a hold of us on the forum. Email us. Let us know, how much would you give for a reward? Would you give a reward? Or if somebody turned in money of yours, would you expect to get that back? I think it's an important question. So